And in today's video I plan on breaking down the different types of pens that are available and what they can be used for, hopefully to help you figure out what pen best suits you. So we are going to be focusing on Ohuhu's acrylic markers today, and the first thing you need to know is that they have 3 different types of pens which are basically separated by how they deliver their ink through the pen. So we have the valve action or pump action pen, the direct ink or liquid ink pen, and the capillary type or cotton core pen. So let's do a quick breakdown of what each of these types of pens are. So the valve action or pump action pen require you to shake the pen to fully mix the paint and then pump the nib to prime it. Ohuhu currently have 2 different ways of doing this. The first one is a button that is on the end of the pen. This is a valve action and it releases the ink through the pen to the nib. The second type is by pressing the nib itself onto a surface and creating a pumping action. This means you push the nib hard onto the surface and it pushes the nib into the pen to engage the ink flow so that it will then release through the nib. So the set of pens that they currently have for the button valve action are the Waikiki set. The 2 sets that they have for nib pump activation are the Kaka'ako and the Mauna Kea. The second category of these pens are the direct ink or liquid ink pens. These also require shaking. However, unlike the previous sets, they don't need any pumping. They just need a shake and they are ready to go. The set that Ohuhu currently have out are the Nahuku series, but they do have new sets coming out soon with the Kahuku and the Hilo series, which should be coming out in June and July, so keep an eye out for those. Then the last type of pens are the capillary type or the cotton core type. These don't need shaking or pumping, these are just ready to use straight away, and the set that's currently out for these are the Kalalau pens. Ohuhu has very kindly sent me some charts that have like a breakdown of how each of the pens work regarding all of these differences between them. It's a breakdown saying which pens are best suited to what. I thought we could go over that and see for ourselves how they work. The first section we will be looking at is the coverage and opacity of these pens. So this means how well they work on colouring in larger sections and if there is a consistent colour throughout the area that you are using them. According to Ohuhu, the valve pump action pens are considered excellent for this. The direct liquid ink has been marked as being great, and then supposedly the capillary cotton core pens are only scaling on average. The next section is blending. The valve pump action ones have been marked as average. The direct liquid ink pens are marked as being a lot higher, and then the capillary cotton core types have been marked as great. The next section is saturation, and this refers to how bright the colours are, how strong they appear on different surfaces. Valve pump actions have been marked as being excellent, direct liquid ink are marked as being great, and the capillary type cotton cores are marked as good. The next section is nib types. So as I've previously mentioned, the valve pump action typically have hard tips. Direct liquid ink and capillary types are typically both soft nib types. And then lastly, how paper friendly these pens are. The valve pump action pens are listed as being easy to pill. And then with the direct liquid ink and the capillary type, those 2 don't pill as easily. If you are layering a lot of wet on wet, you are going to pill no matter what pen you are using, because you are not letting the paper dry, you are just damaging the paper, but it all depends on how you use them. So based on this chart that Ohuhu has given us, it looks like the direct liquid ink acrylic markers provide a overall better performance, but this can still vary between pen series. Lastly, Ohuhu also provides some pens that have different effects on them. Ohuhu has glitter, neon, and metallic pens available. Both neon and metallic markers can be found in the Kaka'ako set, while the glitter markers can be found in a separate set on their website. Everyone likes something different, but hopefully this video can help just break down how these pens work and what you are looking for.